Hello guys, it's NautoAce. And yes, I'm gonna sort of jump the bandwagon on this Sonic trailer hype or de-hype, if you know what I mean. So yes, I did also see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer, teaser trailer, I don't know what you're gonna call it, but oh man, yeah, my reaction is the same as anyone who saw it. Spawnwave, RGT85, Young Ye, Review Tech USA, you name it, probably the same reaction that I also probably did. And that is the look of Sonic. Well, the first thing that pops in my head is like, why does it look like, I mean, I know it's supposed to be like humanoid type, but it's supposed to be sort of cartoonish, but this one, he has limbs, he has elbows, he has knee joints, and it didn't really look, well, in my opinion, right? And a lot of people were saying it's like a little kid with a hedgehog mask, so that's probably, I was thinking also, so I'm like, oh man, yeah, that's gonna be a problem there. It's like, oh, wow. So, I mean, unanimously, yeah, Sonic's design needs some work, and it's, in my opinion, it is creepy. I'm sorry, it's creepy. So beside Sonic, there are some actors that's going to be in this movie. The guy who plays Damien Dark made an appearance. He's like the captain of a military, which I don't know if his military is there. There's also, I saw Paul Chalk or Gary Chalk. If you don't know who this guy is, he's sort of the voice of Optimus Prime in some of the Transformer Japanese cartoon. There's Peter Cullen, but there's also Gary Chalk. And what else? Oh, and then of course, one of the main character in Sonic the Hedgehog, James Marsden. So for people who don't know who this guy is, he played as Cyclops in Bryan Singer's X-Men with Hugh Jackman. So James Marsden, he plays Cyclops, and he was actually awesome there. And he also does other movies and shows. He was in Westworld, from what I heard. I don't know what that is. Popular show from what I heard. But he also was in Superman Return with Brandon Roos and Kevin Spacey, the guy's name. But beside the point. But he also did some movie with animals, which is, if you've seen the Easter Bunny, yes, James Marsden was there. And now he's a cop, and he teams up with, believe it or not, Sonic. So I gotta feel for this guy. I mean, from being Cyclops to now a cop that teams up with Sonic. I don't know. I mean, God bless you if at least, what's going on, man? You were Cyclops, X-Men, a popular Marvel franchise, X-Men, but it is what it is. I mean, just, well, another equivalent I could say, a little side note here is the guy who plays Havoc in X-Men's First Class. He was MacGyver on the series on Channel 2, and then Monster Truck. I know it was created by a 12-year-old, but still, Monster Truck. From Havoc to Monster Truck. Cyclops for being Sonic's partner and friend. Maybe that's his Tails. I don't know, but okay, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, the good thing, interesting about this one is, like I say, is Jim Carrey. Yes, he's Robotnik, Eggman. No one really knows what's going to be called, but I think it makes more sense if they call him Robotnik than Eggman. Yeah, I mean, he does his own version of Robotnik. It kind of makes sense in my opinion. I know he's not supposed to be the one that's bald, like an egg-shaped body with a bushy mustache, but apparently in the end, if you saw the trailer in the very end, he somehow turns to that, so I don't know what that means. A lot of people say it might be the origin of Robotnik. Kind of makes sense, but yeah, a lot of people did believe that Jim Carrey is probably going to be the one that's basically holding the fate of this movie, because Sonic doesn't really look good, looks creepy in my opinion. You got some actors that's in the show, Damien Dark, James Marsden, the Cyclops guy, and also, like I said, Gary Chalk. Funny thing is, one of the American or Saturday AM cartoon Sonic Underground, He actually voiced Dr. Robotnik there, so that's interesting. But, you know, whatever. So, is it going to be good or not? Well, it's going to be one of those movies that it's so bad, but you got to watch it. So, it's probably going to make money still to some extent, but ratings-wise, probably no. Okay, so my thoughts about it, my opinion, thoughts is, I think it is what it is. I don't think they're aiming it for the Sonic fans. And you gotta understand out of this movie is that they don't always aim to the fans. It's mostly to the general audience to understand what is a Sonic, who is Sonic, what is the Sonic the Hedgehog, why is he fast, etc., etc., etc. There you go, and that's probably it. But again, to some extent, by telling them that that's what Sonic is, they might think differently, and then they might say if they saw the actual Sonic game or cartoon or anime, whatever, they might say, why come that Sonic in the comic, the cartoon looks different, looks quote-unquote cooler versus the one in the movie? Again, I don't know what they made him look like that. Yeah. However, the thing that's interesting is that there was actually a development here, and that on Twitter, Jeff Fowler, apparently the guy who's the director of this movie, said he heard the criticism, he heard the people's comments, and they say they're gonna fix Sonic before the movie is gonna come out, which is November. So that's a good thing. At least it's listening to the fans, it's listening to the concerns, not the haters or the troll that just wants to basically instigate, but the serious criticism that's good for him. My basically suggestion, I know Spawnwave kind of mentioned this, is that in my opinion they should delay the movie. I know according to Spawnwave they said they probably won't delay it because due to the fact that A, the market's already there, the plan's already there, it's already been set to November. Well, delaying it to November or past November is probably going to cost them money, but in my personal opinion I think that's probably the best choice to delay it. I mean, the funny part is that the sound effects are there, however the character design is not. I don't get it, like why he looks like like a little kid with a hedgehog face. It's weird. And the music, oh man, I almost forgot about the music. Couldn't they do a remix of Green Hill or any theme of Sonic? No, they use a song from Coolio called Gangsta Paradise. And if you don't know what that music is, it was also used in Michelle Pfeiffer's Dangerous Mind. And that basically was about, well, school, but the teens are like troubled. So putting that song on a movie about hedgehog gotta go fast, and it's for kids, doesn't really make sense in my opinion. But a lot of people said, some people said it is. Again, I don't know, to each of their own. So that's like weird. Why not just a remake of any Sonic music from the game, Green Hill Zone, the theme from Sonic, ta 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 ta, you know, something like that. Oh man. Well, what else I can think about this movie? I mean, right now, if it's just a teaser trailer, they have a lot of work they need to do. They gotta fix it before November. But in my suggestion, like I said, they gotta basically postpone it, delay it, maybe 2020, because I mean, I know people are gonna watch it because it's so bad. It's one of those. It's so bad, you gotta watch it, and then you basically criticize it. You know, kind of like the Power Ranger reboot movie. So, yeah. So that's really my thoughts on the movie. I mean, it's props that they heard the concern and they're gonna fix it. But again, November to some extent it is a long way. But hey, you know, that's still. You're still cutting it short if this November. So like I said, my suggestion is delay it, but I know they probably won't do it. Paramount won't do it. You know, it is what it is. We'll just have to wait and see. So with that, I'll see you guys later.